A data table is the environment in which we record and persist our data in an Excel-like structure. In other words, we can liken a data table to a sheet of an Excel file. As in Excel, operations such as aggregating, filtering, hiding, or showing columns can be performed on this data. New records can also be added. Existing records can be updated or deleted. The operations to be performed on the data table are performed with SQL actions. On the Kuika low-code platform, SQL is only required to be used for advanced functions and requirements. Relatively simple operations can be performed more easily with system actions and tools such as save record, delete record, and select action. Each field or column in a data table can be of different types. These types are used to define rules to ensure the reliability of the data and to ensure that the data is useful. There are various data types available on the Kuika platform. Let's look at these data types together. Boolean allows true-false values that can mean positive and negative or yes-no to be kept in the data table. Date-time offset allows the time zone to be kept in the data table in addition to the date. Decimal allows numbers up to 10 fractions to be kept in the data table. Double holds numbers up to 2 fractions in the data table. Guide indicates a unique value such as an ID number. Image used to store image files. Int allows integers to be stored in the data table. Location used to store geographic coordinates and GPS data. Signature stores the signature in image format in the data table. String allows alphanumeric characters to be stored in the data table. Auto-increment is an auto-incrementing value type. Bytea is a data type used to store binary data. In the Kuika platform, the list of possible alternative types of a column defined when defining a data table includes the names of previously created data tables. This feature allows us to define the relationship between two tables. For example, you can use the existing department table as the data type for the department column in an employee table. You can also get help from the artificial intelligence assistant offered by Kuika in the data type selection process. Other terminological information you need to have when creating a data table in Kuika are required and unique. In the process of adding a column in a data table, you can specify the required status of the column, that is, the status of being required to be filled, and the unique status, that is, the status of being unique. After determining the name, type, requirement, and uniqueness of the columns, you can add them to the table via the Add button. You can update the data table you created in Kuika. However, there are some situations that you should not forget in this process. It is not possible to change the data type of a column in the update process. When you need to do this, you can delete the column you want to change and add a new column. This terminology will be your guide when working with data tables in Kuika.